Hi all. I was looking forward to today's video because we have a stretch of time now before the holidays. There was a woman in my office today who I found to be very interesting because it relates to what goes on. She's been losing 2.5 pounds a week. And I asked her whether she had been faithful to the program or whether she had been straying. At first, she was reluctant to answer. And when I shared with her the fact that I was not here to reprimand or scold her, but to try to understand, she shared with me the fact that she lived a very social life. Friends of her own and friends with her husband. And that they often went out. And that she found it extremely difficult to stay focused on the program. We talked for a little longer, and then she shared with me that most of the women in her life were like her, overweight. And it created an ambivalence. On the one hand, here she was wanting to lose weight, wanting to look better, wanting to get into clothes, especially this being the spring, that would make her smile for herself. And the fact that her friends were self-indulgent. They spoke about losing weight, but they drank and ate, often with abandon. And she found it difficult to reconcile her own thinking with program thinking. And I asked her, what was the key? And she said, it's really very simple. I want to lose weight, but I don't want to give up eating and drinking. I then asked her, what is it that she got out of the eating and drinking? And she said it was freedom. She was responsible for no one but herself. And when she was out with her friends, they were drinking and eating. So she was drinking and eating. And it was not until she was home or in a setting without her friends that she thought about, and often there were recriminations, feelings of guilt. I took it all in, and then I said to her, why not simply accept what it is that you're saying? And she said, Dr. Schwartz, I can't. I have pictures of myself when I was younger. The clothes that I wore, the smile on my face because of it. And when I looked into the mirror, I really liked what was looking back at me. And I want that same feeling again. I want to use that story for us, for both the present and the future. Here is a woman who seems to be honest with herself, but it is her child self who is ruling her life. How? The child wishes for what it wants, but is reluctant to invest in getting it. There are several weeks now before there are any major holidays or days off or adventures for us. If you use the ABS protocol, you admit when you want to cheat. You do 3 Qigong breaths, which is your commitment to yourself. Because when you do the breathing, you tell yourself that you're so important in your own life that you're stopping your entire world, and as evidence, you're doing the breathing for yourself. Then you substitute the candy for the cheat, and you do it as many times as you need to, and the weight simply flows off. Think about this. Redirect yourself. Let's continue talking, because the talking is being supportive for all of us. And I'll be back with you soon. Take care.